Alright, hello everybody. So I had a buddy who was just wanted to off class and play engineer for Highlander, and I'm too lazy to, type out a detailed list, so he's having to come up on Steel, so I figured I'd just show how to play engineer Steel. It can really be however you want to fucking play him, but personally what I will do is run Eureka on startup on red team defending, build, and then go out this door right here, plop a sentry down.
Sentry going up.
This, if you're currently running, I think it's either be F11 or F12. It'll be F12. So version 12. Place a teleporter up here for your heavy. Pop this here. Teleport back to spawn. Bandy bind. Build up your teleporter. You'll be running Jag most likely. So this is one of the ways you can do it too, by the way. I'll show a different way as well. You'll get your sentry up to level 3. That is the main priority. Dispenser down there, as good as it is, it can be level 1 for a little bit. By the time you get your sentry to level 3, if everything has went right, which I'll have to test it out, I'll just let the round start and everything, so give it a test. You should have a level 3 sentry, a level 1 or level 2 teleporter, and your teleporter dispenser, sorry, and your teleporter should be level 3. That is one of the rollouts. This main defense is you will on engineer mainly only defend on B and E on defending. And all you do is just mainly this. Check for the occasional spies while blue team is, sending their flank through A to try and capture E. And then their combo will move over to here. So you will hope that your heavy stays up there and possibly anyone can get up there, maybe like a pyro or something. In my past, we've had the pyro go up there and help defend with the heavy. Sometimes soldier. But if they call for a full retreat, everybody to come back, what you'll do is, I don't have any ammo. You can do this, because they'll try and split you. You can play sentry right here. I forget what this area is called. Wishbone, a wishbone right here. And you've got pretty much, they've got to come to you. So as long as your team, like your team's demos, like right here, doing a good job with the medic, and they're not getting around, you got full coverage of the point. And you can play back here, actually. You don't even have to play up here. Because they've got to funnel into your sentry. That's that whole purpose. They got to funnel in here, either from A, over in tiles, or, that's it, actually. They can't go nowhere else. Otherwise, they're coming into B. So, and you have if you're running Rescue Ranger, you'll have the quick ability to haul up and move. But that is this rollout, and I will show you what it is like in a second, how to roll it out. Give me 1 second.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Cowboy! Build in the sentry. Teleporter
Mission
going up.
begins in 30 seconds.
Alright. So you won't have the ability to do your teleporter, which is fine. Also, that's one of them, but I was wrong as well, so I'll show you this as well.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Like that. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, while we wait, because it's going to be a second. Another thing to do for this is when you're on B to build. Teleporter here.
Teleporter coming right up.
And teleporter here.
Teleporter coming
Once
right
again, this is for your heavy. That way heavy doesn't have to walk all the way around into what we like to call sniper hell. Because sniper pretty much has free reign to scope in and walk up here if he's not being, you know, targeted. But that's pretty much what I would call it for like this defense. The other defense, which is kind of what I did by accident, I mixed it up. Where I put a teleporter on A to E, which you can also do this teleporter over here. It is, I'll have to show it to you after. It'll be a jump cut. Yeah, like once this is over, you'll see. So we'll be back whenever this is done. All right, we're back. All right. So for what I accidentally, which to fix what I showed. All right. So you have 60 seconds, and it takes a little bit to get moving. Something you can do for engineer is, which I wasn't going to show, that way I didn't overload. But there we go. Is you have this lovely little area called Heaven and Hell down here for Engie. This is the second place you'll defend as for engineer on defense. Pretty much the immediate thing you do as soon as the round starts is you run through tiles, go all the way to D. Go down this little lovely corridor down here. And you're going to quickly build teleporter. You have the option to, if you want to just TP back to spawn, or you can just do this and then just go through Wishbone and run back. Honestly, it's probably quicker, but you're going to lay down a what's called a exit teleport over there. That way you can just teleport over there immediately if shit hits the fan. You're still going to do your normal defense here, but that is your runaway. That is your get out of pussy jail free. Another thing to note as engineer, if you've lost this ground right here, but like from here they've managed to push up here, but y'all are still able to hold, no one's died yet. Build your dispenser right here for coverage for your medic. That way your medic can hide in here. And that'll also give your teammates, the ammunition you need. If you're also pushed back up, sentry here.
Sentry going up.
Which is, you're going to try and build up. You have this large ammo pack right here. So, plus you have your spawn right there. So, do be very careful. It is really easy to get spammed out of. Preferably right here is where you want it. It gives you full sight line of this. But if you're not careful, Spy can easily just go shoink if they know what they're doing. Or they can just use what they call as the stairs. I think they can also do this too. Oh wait. Yeah, they can. Obvious as hell, but obvious is obvious. But if your team managed to successfully defend this, you immediately pop this back down. You jump over here. You build up here as fast as possible. With a jag, of course. And you hold again. If shit is the fan and you can save your sentry, you take that TP and you go straight to heaven and you build right here. By that time you should have ammo, and this is where you'll put your dispenser, because your team will come over here and they will hold this hallway right here. Medic will be in the hallway and your team will be here to defend D. This also gives them their flank route and everything. And after that, it's pretty much defending. That's all it is. It's just pretty much defense. There isn't much more you can do as engineer. Your sniper can play up here. And you can play sniper right here. Because if there's level 3, your sniper can hide in the sentry as a little shield. And he can still get headshots, which is good. Plus, you can still do this. So got full coverage of the point. I would never recommend doing this because you pretty much lose. You can easily get spammed out, but your sentry can't really get shots. This is a little bit too open. You have to worry about sniper over there in JFK. And so right here is about the best you're going to get. If you want to be a little ballsy, you can build here. Dispenser should be here. You also have like a full sideline to be able to like heal your dispenser. And if you can get down, you can always just run around this. Sure, it'll take a little bit longer, yes, but you can always get around and, you know, build up your dispenser. Alright, time to show attacking wise. And attack Engie is not too much different. So on setup, on build and setup, you are going to build a teleporter and a sentry. Get it to level 3. Once again, you'll be doing with the Jag. So, several things you can do. So the gate's right here. You can build your sentry and place it right here
That was getting
for your sniper to stay in and hide in, because presumably the demo and the pyro be out here. Enemy pyro might have a little flame wall coming this way, and demo might just be peeking around the corner like a boogeyman. But you can provide cover fire for your teammates to, you know, step out. As soon as you can take some ground, you have the option to come out here. I would never recommend it fully, mainly because, you know, that sentry's got full sight-line of you. And it just doesn't always work out. But if you're able to take up here as engineer, just pop this baby right here. Maybe a little bit more over. If your team's able to get up here and, you know, kind of secure this area, you can really do some fucking damage.
I'm moving this.
So, comes down to whether your team's able to do it.
I'm moving this.
Once your team takes B, you as engineer will go up into Wishbone. That's what I'll call this. I'll call this little strat the Turtle Hermit, because you'll build your sentry right there, teleporter right here, and then wherever you can get your dispenser without them, you know, team coming around destroying it. This is always the most annoying part. Here in Wishbone, red team has all the options to come over here to see and flank you out, and it doesn't take long. Good news is if the enemy engineer is slow or struggling because y'all's team are just rolling him hard enough, you can play sentry out here. Just sentry jump over if you wanna. You don't have to. And plus, if you want to get down, you can always do that. You're never stuck there. I will show you what it's like to go back to spawn and do another little thing. Leave that. So that's that. And ultimately, it comes down to how your team's playing. But you roll out again. You're building, you're building, you're building. Alright. So instead, you go A. Because usually it's just a spy, scout, and demo, or scout and soldier over there. You can place your sentry right here if you don't die immediately. And go out there and take A, or you can stay hidden. That way the spy doesn't see you. If you do that, you have the ability to do this. Damn, that isn't open. Sorry, I gotta play a whole game. Alright, well, there'll be a jump cut. Just give me a second. Alright, here we are. So your team just took A and you're pushing tiles. You have two options you can do. You can play sentry right here to be a real nuisance, because when when red comes out of spawn, they get met with a level 3, and this level 3 can shoot, if I remember correctly. Yep. So they're pretty much bone. You can do this lovely little strat if you wanna. Just don't bump the damn rocket. Hold up. No, that's gonna bother me because I practiced that for so long. Let's see. You can make that jump actually. Just gotta.
I'm moving this.
Hold up. There we go. You can just sentry jump over to heaven for a quick route and get a teleporter built up here and a dispenser. Careful, if you do not have this teleporter up fast enough, you will get just spammed out of here. It does not take long. It does not take much to get absolutely wrecked out of here. So you want to make sure that teleporter is level 3, and you want to make sure you got some teammates up here. You do not need the full combo. If y'all wanted to be like that, y'all can be like that. But for the other thing, the less cool way and the more safe way, it's something like this, where you just walk and you walk and you pick up the no, it's just walking. What'd I tell you? But yeah, you just walk over here to heaven as engineer. This is if y'all are being like real dicks to the enemy team. Like, y'all know y'all can do this. And sometimes early on in like rounds you can. It's really funny. But this is pretty powerful. You've got the ability to spam them out from here to over here. They've got the ability to spam you out. So if you're not careful, you're not careful. These spawn rooms both lead out, and as soon as B is taken, this is where red spawns. So you've got to deal with the lovely issue of that. But pretty much just make sure your team can get their spawn to point E as fast as possible on attack Engie, and play as you need to. Other than that, that's it. Hopefully y'all enjoy Highlander comp. Anyway, see ya.